Tiger 1's taking 5, Tiger HQ's taking 6, and you're taking...
Hills Advance return on the white taps are fin.
Yeah, I still don't know where the fuck
There we go.
Herb is. He said he was coming, but...
Yeah, Herb kinda just disappeared yesterday.
He did message a couple minutes ago.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Sylvia!
check it out.
Oh shit, I gotta put my gas.
Yeah.
And on me I have right now 1200 rounds.
Yep.
I will put about...
I'll draw the AO. Good.
Holy shit,
Sure.
Charisma, how much do you weigh?
Right now 84. I will put 400 rounds in the truck as backup.
How do I weigh exactly as much as you?
M40.
That wasn't Herb, that was Arch that messaged that.
Oh, sorry, my bad then. Manning, second?
How do you weigh, like, just as much as I do?
Right now 84.
Wait, is that,
God, managing your
that
kit.
249?
That is Mark 46.
Ah, so it's a 556.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Stern.
M249.
Yeah.
556.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard it.
I've been told to wear a mask. So.
Yeah, sometimes it's
You
better
ready,
off
check?
expressing fire than...
Now go
If
slow.
there's one of you.
Yes. I heard you shouting.
You guys got 4 Abrams and 6 squads of Marines to put in the city. You just tell me where you
Holy
want them.
shit.
Fucking hell, when did we get this?
When we saw at US people,
So
probably.
they're technically part of the relief force that is supposed to relieve us after this point. They're basically being put into deployment mode because of the seriousness of this operation. So, yeah.
I wanted the
Delaying
input
Shelton.
of playing in Shelton,
Yeah.
of where they wanted those tanks and those guys.
The entire thing with the dice coming into the AO was your idea, so I assumed you had a plan.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted your input.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure out where, because we're gonna have to hold until the cruise missiles land. That's the thing. We can't accurately like give an ETA of fucking splashdown.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to hold and wait for the cruise missiles to splash before we move in.
Well, do you want to hold like just south of the city or something like that?
Hey guys, I gotta reload.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Have us
Yeah.
hold south of the
That's fine.
city.
Go ahead, Park.
I would
So
actually say probably a safe place to hold would be right outside that AO entry line, so basically the south side
That's
of
too
this
close, though.
I'm about to say, you got all those buildings,
That's-
dude.
that's
And those buildings, you know, like, I mean, remember last time we went into the city,
That
fucking
is dangerous.
RPG Central, wasn't it?
What about the raceway? You guys hold over here on the raceway.
There's good cover over there.
But then that's danger close for a cruise missile.
Yeah.
We
I
if
was-
The cruise
I
missile
was gonna say-
would be hitting at the... over here, right? And if we're over here, is that still danger close?
yes,
Well, I think they wanted a second missile to hit the parking lot here, right?
if we were,
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure cruise
Compound
missiles.
this-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure cruise missiles danger closer is 800 meters.
Right, then if that's the case, then we're gonna have to hold. We'll just have to hold south of the city.
Yeah.
Why don't we
We're
have
playing
hold on this line right here? Right in the middle of town, the
Yeah.
black line.
Yeah,
That
I
probably
was
be
gonna
that spot.
I
recommend
mean,
that.
I don't think they can go any further north, but if you want to go any further south, that's just fine. But I mean, that's the MSR right there. The lockdown, the east and the central road. So
And honestly, if you could put someone on the top of this hill, maybe company, they'll have a clear view of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go up there. Where did we ID the radar again?
Radar's there.
Right.
066068.
Yeah, plane is currently located here next to Hangar 2. I'll mark it.
Then we might want to hold off on crew striking fucking compound red.
Yeah, probably.
There, Sam's. I'll put that on, dude.
knock yourself out, bro.
Oh, thanks, babe.
01
Yeah, because if you hit that plane with a cruise missile, we're all fucking dead.
ERP.
You want me to add Herb real quick? See if he's gonna hop on. You want me to see if
Do we have any?
he's gonna
Actually,
hop on?
before I have that marked, do we have any ISR of the docks to the north?
Yeah, I just saw that.
We definitely do have do have ISR there. We've got a couple points of interest. There actually is a mortar system set up there, just a single tube, located near the docks. I marked it there, the red with the black X.
All right.
I can't fucking spell. Don't look at that.
More tatter.
More
Tather.
Tather. More Tather.
They also seem to have a couple dudes stationed over here. Not sure why.
Where's over here? Oh, okay.
Mark them as scouts for now. Feel free to. I'll delete the markers and you can change them to whatever you guys want. But we have mortar and we have scouts over there to worry about. So that might end up being a priority target as well. In particular, the mortar. They're not stupid enough, I would say, to fire the mortar on the plane, but.
I was gonna say I'm more concerned about the mortar than the handful of guys there, in terms of cruise missile targets.
Mm-hmm. Be aware as well. It might be nothing. But
Negative.
We received, for some odd reason. So basically, long story short, there's a logistics company on
Just
Lingport
bring
that
AT.
basically does
It'll
a
be
lot
more
of
fun.
boat transport for people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've for some odd
Cool,
reason,
thanks, Tiger One, acknowledged.
10 or 12 boats have shown up on the shore of San Isabel, dropping off large crates. Weren't able to reach out to the company as they're not responding to us right now, so we're not sure why those boats are there, but there's a large number of boats in San Isabel, so be prepared for anything from that direction. That's our biggest point of concern. Second biggest point of concern is obviously any sort of activity from the fucking MIL or fucking SPC, so keep your eyes open for them. Last thing we need is to get fucked by them as well.
Where do I want those Marines? See, I wasn't expecting tanks, and now that you give me fucking tanks, this is a whole other.
The plane is in compound.
Okay, yeah. I think that's everything, though. Is there anything
Considering
else
it's a
you need?
peninsula, there's not really a great deal we can put the tanks other than, you know...
Exactly, and considering the fact that it's
either
an
on the
urban
airfield
environment.
or it's south of the airfield. That's literally it.
I mean, you could probably have one control the road coming into town.
Yeah.
I say this road right here, and then this eastern road, and maybe if we can, just over here.
Yeah, is there still hostile activity on the island to the east?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got the friggin' bridge, haven't you?
Forced to hold that bridge then.
Yeah.
So that's,
Alright. So we'll have two. I will mark these in blue. Blue 4.
right.
1 times. How many Marine squads do I have?
I think he said 4. Oh,
Yeah,
no, he
you
said
have
4 tanks.
You have 6. You have 6 squads of Marines, 4 tanks.
3 minutes ago.
I'm looking right at it. It's at the gas station. No, it's not at the gas station. It's right down the front road from it.
You can hear me, right, Damocles?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, 6
Okay.
squads of Marines, 4 tanks.
First marker's down there. 2 squads of Marines and 1 Amos will be watching that bridge going between the airfield and the island of Puente Malargo.
112 radio check.
Alright, so we're just gonna take this route, I'm pretty sure.
Don't worry, I secretly bought you a white Kamaz just in case.
Hey, real quick, Shelton, can you go drop your kit in the arsenal for me?
Yeah, but I'm on it.
I don't have one with
And
the radio.
then-
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, the fact that we're moving tanks into the AO might mean we have to neutralise that mortar even more. Because
Yeah.
they're definitely going to want to use that against our friendly forces.
No.
Okay.
No, there's a service office, good weapon.
Where's our other pilots?
Pat has no internet in Idaho, and Rev should be here.
Fuck is he in Idaho?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. And so our form of air support, if y'all want to just, waltz on over back there, you'll see what our air support's going to be.
What is it?
It is
I
the
feel like it's
MQ-12.
Oh. I thought you were like joking around, but like there's absolutely nothing there because
Yes,
So-
I will be both in the air and on the ground.
Okay.
Welcome to my
knew,
life.
Have
Yep.
1, Marine squad at that gas station.
Where should I position the drone, you think, Demo, please? I was thinking up here, but it might be better to have it out east.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We'll
let's
see
see.
Here.
now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see how it works.
I usually like
What, Manning?
anyway, but you know we'll see how it works. We should be alright.
Let's see.
Has it been thought of whether or not the fucking blockade will
So
be...
yeah, so what I'm thinking, Lanyon,
Mhm.
is we'll get our we'll get Metal 1 to park over here somewhere. Right.
No, I'm looking at, sorry.
At the airfield.
Okay, so I have
Oh,
one
right, okay.
Marine squad
This is the
left
when
with
we've
Abrams.
commenced the assault.
Over here somewhere, like probably at this corner. So
Okay.
everything just essentially dismount and breach through
Yeah.
there. And we'll get Metal 2 though to probably dismount
Is that
along
like is building 3, is that like the barracks like building?
the admin building.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Is it the one that's like got all the? It's got like the little cubicle bits.
Yeah, your microphone's a bit crackly, Lanyon.
Is it a bit crackly? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so probably get Metal 2 to park somewhere along here. And then they can peel along the building.
Yeah.
Breach
I
through
say,
there.
yeah, I like it.
Actually,
And then I think once we've secured these buildings, bring the MRAPs up, and then we can use the crows on them to cover across the runway. Because remember, your microphone's honestly exactly the same. Is it doing it again?
Yeah.
1 second.
It sounds fine for me.
It's really crackly for me, and he's the
Right,
only
is
person.
that better?
No. I'll just restart my team speak, see if that's a problem.
Am I fine, Wolfie? Hey, Powers. Do I sound crackly?
Yeah, we do.
No.
It is reported to be
No.
near Hangar 2.
Try it. Still, it's more poppy than it is crackly now.
Everyone else is.
Yeah. It might just be my audio settings picking it up more.
1 second.
The truck is still right, Charisma.
Right. Is that better?
Do me.
Any improvement?
It just sounds like you're peaking more than anything, if you get me.
I'm peaking?
Yeah. So, your
I
max.
don't. Oh, I don't know, dude.
I think I've fixed it now. It's probably just something to do with my audio settings. So.
Right. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is once we've secured those buildings 5, 4, and 3, what we can do is we can then push up the MRAPs and use the crows to cover the runway. Because you know what's going to happen is they're going to start throwing technicals down that runway to friggin' get us. And, you know, getting a 50 on those is going to be fucking demoralising to blow them away.
And then we'll push through the walls on foot and clear out the rest of the sectors as needed.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
because, well, maybe that's for point of
You know what's going to happen? The fucking plane's not going to have any fuel in it.
Probably not.
Yeah, Downflies, when did you get a new microphone? Just do that.
62 ELs on me.
Oh, nice. You say you do sound, I mean, you don't sound different, but you do sound different. You just sound a lot clearer.
Hey, Park, where's O'Neill?
Huh?
Where's O'Neill? It's O'Neill, I think he's AFT.
I need to join your group, dumbass.
Yeah, he looks like he's AFT. Cool.
What guys you got, Park?
Yeah,
I got
we've
Monty, Hunter, and Manning.
Yeah, we've got
Nice.
4 in both.
Oh,
So-
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Hello, Wolfie.
Yeah, it looks like O'Neill's AFT, but...
I can't wait until this deployment's over. This
But yeah,
fucking
so
map is
Park,
so laggy.
we know where the plane is. It's on the left side, so we're going for plan black.
Congrats on the...
So you'll be assaulting the ATC to start with.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh, where is he?
Are we also assaulting the admin building?
No, that other NATO one's doing that.
Yeah. So Mako 2 is just
Right.
delayed.
Yeah. Just going over the plan quickly. We're going to be holding outside of the town again to do ISR before we move in. But we know where the plane is, So
User entered
we're
your channel.
going for plan black.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry,
you'll be
yeah,
assaulting the
yeah,
admin
yeah,
building
yeah,
first,
so-
O'Neill,
Nice luck.
and we'll Mako 2 assaults the ATC.
So where's Mako 1 going? Sorry?
Yeah, building 3.
Building
Black
3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mako 2 is building 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, once those buildings are secure, we'll push up the MRAPs to the front of them,
touching 4?
and then we'll cover the runway
H2
while,
will.
yeah,
I
while
feel
Tiger
like
does
unit
the
size
rest of
Yeah,
it for
we'll
building
get an
1 and 2,
MRAP
which
to
Tiger
wall,
does.
push through
Yeah,
there.
so when we show up, we're going to 3.
Yeah.
Do you want us moving somewhere after that, or just back outside of the building?
Take security up on the building, and that we'll get Mako 2 to wall the MRAP through the dates, and then depending on the situation with the aircraft and that, as we may or may not be pushing further east to try and find fuel to fuel the C-130.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Is
be
the
advised
plane
as
right
well,
in front of these 2 hangars right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's objective on back. Yeah, just be advised as well, we will have friendly Marines to the east holding the
Tigers
bridge.
clearing those hangars?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Dude, this rain is pissing me off. I don't know why.
Lang?
Yeah.
Rain,
What?
it just puts
There are
me in a
reports
bad
of
mood.
civilians at TRP-02.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
As much as I like to stand up,
I don't
or
know.
stand up
No,
I just
retake
hate
the
the
convoy.
Like, civilians. This
Fine.
isn't Iraq.
I want to load some extra medical
How
supplies.
is it
Yeah.
raining? There's
Fine.
spots,
We
there's
can
open
see about pushing over to deal with it. The fix.
Which one's this one? TRP-02?
Yeah.
I already deleted it.
Oh god. Probably mark it down with like potential civilians and a mortar.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
During out here watching like a badass.
Be advised, you are to just
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yous will take. Yous will need the. You'll take the front 50 cal.
As always.
Yep.
Alright.
Just because yous need the 50 cal to then push out onto the one-way left, so you will have it be yours.
Okay.
Also, so yeah, when you do that, make sure you keep at least 2 people in the ATC, just because it's a nice point of elevation.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
And when we get in, the front fix going all the way up from
Y'all
the
know you
entry
won't need to
point
use the
all the way
presses, right?
up to this point right here.
I'm just so used to
Like a 1 mark. Are we stopping right here?
No, you're stopping
So-
on your mark.
Powers, why do
Okay.
your M27
Essentially.
Then after that, we're covering Tiger right after that.
What?
Yeah, once you bleach and
Is that,
clear your building,
acting as a
you're
DMR?
providing security.
Yeah?
Okay.
Really?
Do I not have the right scope on?
For it to be a DMR, no.
Oh, right.
Grab a fucking night force or something.
Yeah.
Yep, front Vic. Don't get in.
Damocles, where are we stopping?
A 1 to 6 time would work, I think.
Yeah, like the one I have.
Yeah. Exactly.
I thought that was Lang's idea.
What was
Lang,
what?
You mentioned something about stopping and doing ISR. Do you want to do that at Phase Line Black, or do you have somewhere else in mind?
I was planning to stop where we stopped last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
here?
it's a bit further
Yeah.
back, wasn't it?
'Cause I didn't want to move.
I
You want to
marked
move
that.
phase line there, or do you just want to move phase line black back? And then
I
roll
did.
one?
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be in the town until the assault started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you want to set up another phase line then, a bit further south.
I guess just.
Can do.
That's better powers. There you go.
Dude, the frames on my stream.
Just make sure you
are so
don't shelf in
bad.
it, Lane.
Yeah.
We're gonna
arrive.
Boom, I get it. If I could fix that.
Oh, or if I'm like lagging, or if there goes a period where I don't fucking respond or I'm not moving, because of my fucking internet in the barracks is ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Well, you should have somebody else be turret just in case then.
Yeah, Hunter.
Sorry, Monty.
I didn't want to be gunner anyway, dog.
Phase Line purple. Of course you pick purple.
That's the only turret we didn't have, but it isn't annoying.
Phase line red.
Man,
We
you
want
do it.
phase line red.
I know how to use the turret as well.
O'Neill, Pritchard,
Yeah.
slight update to the plan. Once
Oh
you,
god.
we've got possible civilian. Well, we've got civilians ID'd at the mortar position on the north side of the runway.
Okay.
So we can't cruise missile it, but we still need to take it out.
We can't, or we won't.
We can't, just for civilians. With positive rate. With a part. That's what I said, but no, we've been told we've positively ID'd them and it's not ILAT. So once the buildings 3, 4 and 5 are clear and Metal 2 set up providing security, it will get you to go push across with an MWAP to go deal with it.
An IR grenade.
Okay.
I have 4 flashbangs, a frag, and an IR grenade.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
Once the buildings are secure and Metal 2 is set up with their security, you will push across with an MWAP to go deal with the mortar position.
Okay, so as soon as we clear that building, we're gonna go deal with the mortars?
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course, there may be civvies that, well, I think it's confirmed civilian
Yeah,
presence there.
so make sure you ID your target so don't just open fire with a GL. So yeah, we'll take the Mark 19 vet.
When we clear building
And-
3, we're going to jump back in the MRAP. We're going to
Yeah.
go over the
Because I'm about to say we want to have
just
the
north of it, there's a
have the
mortar
50
position.
Yes.
north of like building 5 or building 4,
Yeah.
covering the whole runway, because you don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. That's why I told Metal 2 that they're taking the 50 cal.
Everything.
Cool, cool.
ID every target.
Vehicles, but only the TH3 version.
Hey, Lang, you guys getting good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good to go too.
What's convoy net gonna be?
80.
So it's just 80.
80?
Okay.
Yeah.
Eight zero?
Ooh, going saucy, but
Yeah.
aren't we?
That's what it is in the 5 power.
Just sit in the vehicle, waiting.
Yep.
So the area of operations entry point. That's just
And remember though, your the MWAPs have a long range radio in them.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because yeah, 4 channels is gonna make my head spin.
Mako 1, Mako 2, Mako 5, you guys set?
I didn't hear a word you just said there.
So you want us to use the radios on these for convoy net instead of our short ranges?
It's up to you. It doesn't bother me what you use. It just I'm going to be using the one in the vehicle just to differentiate. But
I'll do the same.
Alright.
Alright. Ground team good to go?
Yeah.
Hey, Parker,
Yep.
Sets to 1 and 2.
Everyone together
Mount
real
up.
quick, so, or did you already give a general briefing?
No, I did not.
Disregard.
Okay.
Gather on me.
Gather around, story time, children. Gather around. Story time. You're in the MRAPs already. You're not getting your gold fucking stars. Get out. Story time.
Did anyone in elementary school? Did anyone have cards pulled on them? Like you started the day with a green card, and then if you got in trouble, you got a yellow card.
Yep. And
Yeah,
sometimes you get a red card.
Which is when they call your parents.
Yeah, that was always a shit time.
I only got a red card once. I
got a red card like 7 times in elementary school.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not shocked about that.
Alright. No, it was always, it's like
moving on forward.
One time is team level.
Terrible. So, listen up. As you know, this is totally an operation we haven't done before. It was all simulation. Our objective is the C-130 currently stationed on the airfield. Our simulation did not accurately predict where the enemy was keeping the plane, as it's slightly to the right of where it originally was expected to be. On top of that, enemy forces are a little more fortified, so be prepared for a heavy fight for that plane. I'm sure you were already made aware, but there is civilian presence as well as mortar up at the north section, so be careful about that. Mortar fire is the last thing you guys need. The one good thing we know is that they're not stupid enough to put a mortar directly on top of the plane. If you're near the hangars, you're probably safe from mortar fire. That being said, you guys do have a cruise missile hitting TRP-1, so it's gonna... What's up?
Pardon me for moving. Y'all can stop hot micing, please. Thank you.
Yeah, someone off to the right's hot micing. Check your mic.
You're up. You're hot
Cruise missile will be hitting TRP-1.
Yes, you are.
He wasn't hot micing, it was someone else.
Oh, he was also.
So TRP-1, cruise missile will be hitting that site, taking out enemy radar, so we don't have to worry about that. Just keep in mind that the enemy do have a small support team over here on the very far east side of the airfield. Also, the enemy do, in fact, have control over the airport terminal, as well as the buildings surrounding it, and most likely have control over both parking lots. Biggest concern, of course, is just making sure that we get that plane off the ground, though. Once the plane's off the ground, you guys are clear to fuck off and get out of there. As of now, we haven't been able to determine any intel that shows that the SLC or the MIL will show up to wreck with our plans. but just in case, we do have the support of 2 Marine platoons as well as 4 Abrams tanks that will be supporting us. 2 are already in the 2 squads and 2 Abrams are already in position on the south side of the city. The rest are stationed in this dump yard here and will be moving out once we pass. Outside of that, just be aware of 2 major things. One, enemy presence is still very much very high over in the northeast island. On top of that, we've seen a lot of boats from a shipping company, just small ribs that do courier work on the island. For some reason, a lot of them have shown up on the shores of San Isabel, so be prepared for any movement on that direction. It could be SPC in disguise or something else, so keep your eyes open there. Other than that, watch each other's backs. We got a lot of new people here today that are getting to experience a real op with the unit for the first time, so let's show them what we fucking do. And yeah, let's kick ass, guys.
Hell yeah!
I could think I'll blow shit up. Yay!
Get back in the circle here.
Alrighty, Lang, Shelton, if y'all got things to say before we go on?
Nope.
Going once, going twice, sold, nobody.
Nope. Nope.
Alrighty, like the Major said, we have new people here. Trust the people around you. They'll help you out through this, especially the senior members, and trust your element leaders. They'll pull you through this. We do have cruise missiles working with us today, courtesy of the Navy, unfortunately. Yeah,
Marines are a part of it. You know how many dicks Damocles had to suck for us to get Navy support? It was
not as
sad.
many as you do in a day.
Dude, how do you think I got element lead?
Alright. Moving on. If there's anything else anyone wants to say before we move forward. Cool. Mount the fuck up.
1, you're in front 50, 2, you're in second 50.
Oof.
Convoy net is 80. You can set it in your vehicles on its one range as well. Over.
Hey, Powers, you want me to take over the gun?
Yes, sure. I mean, I'm probably not going to be doing much radio.
Check on convoy net.
5x5.
Did you want us in the front vehicle or the second vehicle?
Honestly, it doesn't matter, just getting a 50 cal of it.
Vic 4, checking in.
There we go again.
I'm gonna.
Rear Vic is green to go.
What are they doing?
I don't know. We'll be rolling out shortly.
Yeah, they'll be getting again in their vehicle. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Did they pack all their shit in the up?
Yeah, they put their stuff in the wrong. It really didn't matter.
Mako 2 loaded their stuff into the front fix, so they're taking that one.
Solid copy. Right, if we're ready, Vic 1, you're clear to set out once you transmit on Convoy net.
Tiger's ready to roll out. Mako 6 from Tiger 6. Tiger's ready to roll out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can hear that because you're already on the long range.
Well, I'm not on 60.
Oh, you're
I've
not?
got the 6. I've got the 6.
Mako 6 is the Tiger 1 message.
Send it, Tiger 1. What's the hold up to?
Gunner wanted to know if he has permission to be on the convoy net so that the gunners can communicate with each other.
G555-160, check.
Sorry, I had mic problems. We're moving now. Let's go.
Solid copy. Make sure you transmit on Convoy net. Convoy rolling.
What's convoy net?
80.
Oh, fucking hell.
Copy.
0?
Rear Vic moving up.
Are you on 80? Are you on 80?
Yeah.
What is convoy speed?
Wait 1.
Wait 1.
Oh, shit.
Say again, I didn't understand you.
Wait 1.
Big 1
I
going
don't
right.
know, maybe he was trying to
Yeah,
switch to
they're
the
asking
other
your,
side.
they're asking the convoy speed.
Who's talking?
What?
Are you guys talking to anyone? Because I can't hear.
Yeah. I'm on TeamNet. That 1, what is convoy speed?
Wait 1.
Rear Vic turning right.
Convoy speed is 60.
That's impressive considering I'm going 54 with full W.
I know, I'm about to say, we're being fucking, being a bit generous with these things.
So I'm at 60.
Nah, now you're gonna lose it all by going uphill. Do you think it's gonna happen, Lane? You think it's gonna crash and burn?
Probably. There, no one's DC'd yet.
I know. Well, don't say, you've jinxed me. Well done.
Oh, shit.
So we turn the duty systems online.
I think driver controls that.
I do, I know it, I do, but
Don't know, yeah.
Big 1 going right.
better wait.
Welcome to Vietnam, bitches.
Well, that was last week.
It's over. Dude, this fucking map is horrible.
Rear Vic turning right.
It's so laggy.
I don't really get any
I think
lag
it's
on it.
because of all the grass, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I've got my graphics on max, I've got my distance on max. I should probably tone it down.
Yeah, I think you just need to get a good computer.
This is a good computer, it's just...
Big 1 going right.
Do I not have a mine detector in this tent?
Oh, fucking hell.
Rear Vic going right.
I forgot how much I hate driving these things in first person.
Being great.
Big 1 going left.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I must just fucking rear-ended there, Vic.
No, we didn't. We had an entire vehicle length.
Oh, true, true, true.
Rear Vic turn left.
Big 1 going left.
Have we got a...
Rear Vic turning left.
aviation on standby powers?
We do have aviation on standby?
It's a wave. It's the M212.
Yeah, it's a friggin' Falcon, isn't it?
Yeah,
M212.
it's the drone helicopter.
I think there's aviation pulled in.
What?
I say, I was powers, aviation pulled in.
They're in the convoy.
Interrogative, any cast support on 55 at this time? Silence. So, nope, no cast.
Well, it will be, just not there. You'll just probably relay it through 6-0, since we're running with Company H2 at the moment.
Oh, this is where
Nothing bad happened.
Yeah. Nothing bad happened. We're approaching phase line purple.
Yeah. Remember, we're halting at phase line purple.
Echo 2 copies.
This is bend coming up.
Yeah.
To the left. Oh my god, are those Abrams waiting for us? Oh, they are. Low.
Marine Corps doesn't use Abrams tanks anymore. What?
Well, we're obviously not modern day Marines, dude.
Vehicle insulting. Stop.
Oh, right. Of course.
There they are. Those beauties.
Vic 2 stopping.
Vic 5 stopping.
I'm jumping out for 20.
But I mean, for instance, I will always take metric measurements. Because it just seems... You got it?
Yeah.
That was a little fucker.
You couldn't just change it because we've established our own infrastructure around that.
Yeah, it's where your buildings are, where your freaking subway is.
Yeah. But no, granted, that could cost us.
Oh, there goes Sam's.
Like the rest of the world does.
So turn this way. Camera feed. See what we've got.
Alright, what the fuck is happening with everyone now? Everyone's herringbone apart from us and Mako 1.
I see a bunch of lasers.
Razors? Or lasers?
Lasers.
Oh, we got razors? Where?
No, not lasers. L. You deaf idiot.
We just pull into the herringbone.
No.
Vision.
I thought you meant razors as in like M razors.
No, I think it looks like it's on the radar.
Copy.
Yeah, there's one on the radar, so it'll be for the cruise missile.
Yeah.
And there's apparently one on TRP2, but that's not a target anymore. But no, the way into town looks clear on thermals.
Oh, looks like Kenzie's marking things out.
Is he?
Yeah, he's identified 2 times of infantry to the north of that mortar position. We've got 1 times MG vehicle plus infantry.
I have 2 times EI patrol around the terminal, 3 times on the roof, 2 times inside.
Oh, they're on the Ravens, aren't they?
Oh, dude.
You got them marked?
Kenzie's marking them.
I've
He hasn't
got...
marked any EI at the terminal.
Was it not?
Yeah, no.
No.
We've got the terminal again, Lynn, sorry.
2 times patrol around it, 3 times on the roof, 2 times internal.
3 times roof.
Yeah.
Be advised, Mego 2 has spotted a possible spotter about 100 meters down the road. He was on a bicycle.
So a copy. Parton Watt, south of Sector Red. Compound Red. Onion.
Yeah.
1 times 1 times 50 Tal Humvee, 4 times EI.
Four times EI. Roger.
Wait a minute, that's a different building. Smith's tames the buildings. He's not allowed to do that.
That's illegal.
Metal 1, this is 6 message.
1, go ahead.
Be advised, apparently our plans were out of date. The admin building is now an office building. Entry point is northeast corner and southwest corner of the building. Same location. Over. Okay, so 2 times northeast corner of the building on the door.
Copy that. So Mega 1's going to be going into building 3. It's an office building.
Building 3.
Building 3.
A-firm. Yeah, so 2.
Copy, and then you want us to push out and push across the runway and get over to the mortars, right?
A-firm. 3 times EI patrol moving around the building. Those buildings. Is that marked?
We might. We've got 2 times enemy infantry at door on for building 3, and then we've got 2 times enemy infantry right next to building 4. On the
Yeah,
south.
no, there's a 3 times EI patrol moving around that entire area as well. And there's 2 people at the door to the ATC. This is building 5. 2 at the door of building 5.
Roger.
3 times on patrol.
Right, I'll just give us a bit more work to do.
That's all I'm seeing at the moment. So I'll let we just
I
go.
don't read it as EI patrol. I read it as L patrol, El Door. It's like with Mexicans, it's like El Floro, El Doro.
Okay, that's all I'm seeing. So I reckon we just go with what we've got.
The thing is, all these fuckers are gonna start moving around and
Yeah.
breaking anyway, so.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Just watch fucking sectors.
They're shouting.
Tiger HQ Vic is going to punch through the wall. You're going to dismount and push through behind us. You're going to secure the hangar while we provide you with JLTV support.
Do you want us to secure that one office building that has a roof, or?
Negative. Mako will be responsible for everything to our right. So Mako's pushing in ahead of us because they're further ahead of us in the convoy.
Okay.
They're taking 3, 4, and 5 to our east, taking that off our plate.
Okay.
And then
So
you'll
we're
have
taking the
Tiger
hangars,
1
they're
supporting
taking
us
the
to the
buildings.
west. Yep. So we're going to take the hangars, they're going to take the buildings just to the east.
What's going on?
Nothing, just giving you an update. I've made sure you see the updated ISR data.
Yeah, affirmative. I
Cool.
see it.
Yeah, building 3 is no longer the admin building. Our plans are out of date. It's now an office building. So,
Gotcha.
Okay.
but yeah, cool. We're ready to roll out if you are.
Okay.
So-
Remember to hold at phase line block because we've got the cruise missile boys inbound.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It wasn't the 2 rounds. It was
Good luck
a
with
1 round belt.
Yeah, we're good to go. So we'll move out when ready. All right.
Right, get ready to roll out. Remember, we'll be stopping at phase line black in the town for the cruise missiles now.
I get 2 copies. Are we authorized to move out?
A firm once you transmit on convoy.
Copy that. Vic 1's moving out.
That sound is so annoying. Holy fucking shit, that's some cavalry right there. When did we deploy heavy armor to this part of the world? See, I was not a fan of placing phase line black here because I'm like, there could be fucking RPG gunners in the fucking
Yeah,
like last
I
time.
couldn't see anything on the rooftop, so.
Alright. We've got friendlies on the rooftops. Those guys need to be careful not to run over those poor buggers.
5.
Why do fucking everyone want to call me when I play an operation?
Just ignore. Just have your phone on silent, like I do.
Yeah, that's what I do. Oh look, Lane. It's the city where nothing went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing went wrong here.
Oh look, there's the hotel where there was no one on top.
Good vibes, man. Good memories here.
Right. Approaching phase line black.
Big one's halting.
Vic 5 halted.
Banana bread, baby!
What's that?
Have they told in cruise myself?
Calling it in now. Rocket away!
There's more than missing.
38 seconds. 38 seconds to splash, baby!
All call signs on this convoy net. Be advised, missile is out. 38 seconds to splash.
Understood. Thank you for the information.
Thanks, Sylvie.
If you look to your northeast, you might be able to see the rocket. Hopefully.
I'm sure we'll hear it whiz by.
Oh, yeah, there it is!
Where is it? Oh.
It just whizzed right past us to the east. Watch out.
All call signs is Riptide 6. Splash. Over.
Do.
Alright. Big one's moving out.
There we go.
Rolling, doom, doom, rolling.
This is where the fun bit ends.
We got a fucking April just moving up behind us.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have let them. You're fucking in it, gas turbine. Holy shit.
Yeah. Lanny, remember there'll be the Humvee right in front of us when we take the turn at the car park. Light it up.
See what I can do without in our fucking.
Big one's taking contact.
Yep, just keep rolling. Top. And this part here. We're on our left. On the other side of the bus.
Pull out to the right.
You got Mark 38, by the way.
Oh.
Or Mark 15.
Contact's front. Yep. Go. Oh my word, the riding wheel. Yep. Metal dismount, but then your assaults.
User in your channel.
We'll hold wait for Metal 1 to move and then we'll move. What's the windows, Powers? What's the windows? We're moving, let's move.
Copy.
Tiger 6, this is Micro.
Clear. Clear, that's it, sternal. Go.
Wicked. Hey Lane, do you open this gate and then we'll move the JLTV up?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, Christ.
Right, I'll go get the JLTV.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Where?
Fucking Manning, that team over there, they got a guy down.
They've got 2 people down. Lanyon, on me, change of plan. Tyler have 2 people down.
Tygo, make it.
Metal. Never take a stair on your own, you idiot. You're now. Monty, never take stairs on your own.
Ah, fuck. Okay, it looks like
Moving past.
You need hand running?
Yeah,
Oh,
we need fucking.
Roger. Fucking
Civ 8.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm putting tourniquets around him.
26 lane.
Yeah, I need to heal myself.
Room clear 2 Civ 8s.
Stairway.
I need to stabilize myself, man.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Hunter might be down.
You got my rear?
Yep.
Alright, I'm checking pulse.
Clear up here.
Oh, Christ.
We're taking sniper fire.
Yeah.
Sniper fire from the east.
Shoot out the window.
Fuck, man. God damn it.
Watch yourself, I'm start taking shots at people. One down.
Lang, whose team is this with Monty and them? This is Park's team?
A firm.
Park's KIA, Hunter, and Monty are all incapacitated
Probably just best to get him merged under us.
Yeah. True. Right.
The
what's-
plane's fully full, by the way.
Is it? Cool.
Alright, Monty's lost a fatal amount of blood, but I might be able to give him more saline. I don't know if this heart stops.
I'll
And
take
I'm
it.
phasing through a fucking wall. That's great.
Yep, I noticed that.
Mega 1's pinned
He
down
doesn't
in
have
the
a-
building. We're getting hit by a sniper.
So Toppy, hold
can
possession.
you
We've
check
got a
this
mass
one
TAS at the moment. Yeah, I'm doing CPR.
Starting to taxi now. They're starting to get.
No, he doesn't have a heart rate.
Yeah, I'm doing
giving
CPR on
aids
Monty.
to both Hunter and Monty.
Mako is currently. This is Mako Romeo. We're currently dealing with a mass cast situation in Mako 2 at this time. Over.
Tell me when to stop doing CPR.
Okay.
Is the airfield clear on our side, Lang?
Not out of this sector. There's still multiple contacts.
Okay, I'm checking pulse.
1, this is 5. Are you still getting sporadic sniper fire? Over.
Clear over.
No, our sector is clear.
We
Out
haven't
of
taken a
stuff
shot for
outside of our
about 10
sector. I
seconds
think.
now, but every time we move, we get hit.
He still doesn't have a pulse. Keep hitting him.
Yeah.
You need a. Can you stitch him? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm bandaging him again.
Got it.
Lane, do you want 1 to move, or do you still want him to stay up in building 3?
Stay up in building 3 for now. We I.
Probably haven't lost a whole lot of blood. I should be fine for a little bit.
How's Monty doing?
Okay. So Hunter's stitched. Let me check his pulse again. I might have to hit him every time you do CPR.
1, this is 5.
while I
Sit up
check
on the
his pulse, it
explosions to
only
the
gives
west, over.
the
Yeah,
CPR.
I'm stopping
We do
CPR.
not have visual on the explosion
CPR
to
stop.
the west. It's on the
Checking
opposite
pulse.
side of the building that we're in.
Copy that.
He's got
Were there any friendlies near it?
Monty
Over.
is stable. I'm gonna.
It's high though, so watch it.
We did just take fire from the
That's with mortar, I think.
some sort of explosives going off where the vehicles are parked.
Yeah, roger that. We think it may be a mortar from the mortar position to the north. Over.
Copy that. We're trying to get up this building so we can get over there, but we're just pinned by the sniper.
Right, use keep cover here. Lanyon, provide cover for them. I'm going to try and do counter sniper.
Lang, Tiger's gonna send an element to secure the airplane to get it out of here.
Let's see.
Drop it.
Hit him with another epi. Can you hit him with another CPR?
Yep, I'm hitting CPR.
Copy.
1, this is 5. Be advised that 6 is going to try and find that sniper and try and counter snipe him. Over. Sniper is on top of white building, bearing 110.
110. Yep, 110.
Good shit. Good shit.
Roger that. Once that sniper's eliminated, dismount from that building, get in your JLTV and move north to secure that mortar position. Over.
Now I should heal myself.
Nah, I didn't have eyes from this position. There's too many trees in the way. I'm stepping outside.
Alright, Lang, both of them are stable at this time. Oh shit, we got multiple fucking civilian hostages in here.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, Hunter is just gonna take another minute to get up.
Alright, let me fucking repack my mags.
Hey, Powers?
Yeah?
Come down the stairs and cover this
Fucking-
doorway with the GLTV.
Right, I'm covering the door.
Shut that motherfucker and come around the base.
Did all I could for him, but
Mako HQ, no, O'Neill is down. Kane taking command of Mako 1.
Sorry,
Roger
copy. Be advised, I don't have eyes on the sniper at this time. Believe it may have relocated.
Copy.
There's an anti-air gun somewhere in here. We need to take it out. They can't take off with it here.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the ones to the south somewhere.
Affirm.
I've got him. It's not an Edward. He's running in the field to herself. They're on 114 behind the wall. I've lost him.
Affirm.
Be advised, he has eyes on the AA gun at the time.
Can we get...
Let me know when you've taken him out, Lane. Mako 1's currently bringing
He's down.
O'Neill down. Roger.
Lane, can you mark where this fucking,
It's done.
this AA gun's at?
It was a man pad.
It was a man pad you got it taken care of?
Yep.
Be advised, we take care of the man pad. AA guns down.
Hey, Lane, be advised, rest of Mako 2 is bring their wounded to the east, and they're going to get the JLTV and push north to that more position.
Hey, Lang?
Yep.
Protect Charlie, Mako actual.
How would you describe your status?
Send it website, Charlie. Perfectly fine.
What's your location?
Building 5, over.
Copy. Building 5, I'm gonna make my way over to you out.
So, copy website, Charlie.
Right, Lane, yeah, I did it. Send Mako fucking 1 to get that friggin' mortar position out.
Yeah, I heard roughly, sorry. I was trying to deal with a man pad at the time. Yeah, website.
Describe your
oh shit.
Fine.
Could you describe
I've not been hit once and I've got tons of ammo. How's Mako 1 doing? Well, 2 even.
Mako 1, Syrup. Hey, Lane, do you want me to push with Mako 1? Because since there's a guy down.
Yeah, do it.
And right here, and throw like a flash or something.
He's okay. Just
Friendly.
Andrew. Stuck in the door. Going up.
I shot the driver out!
What happened? Nice.
Oh shit. Hello.
I see, I'm going to go up on the lift quickly. BTR, BTR! Someone didn't have range.
Lane, be advised, Mako 2's down.
Range is 351. 351.
Firing, firing, firing. Oh, that was really short.
Lane, be advised that Kane and Bowie are down.
Sorry, Toppy, what's your rotation?
We're currently north of the mortar position.
1-6.
Send it 1.
My team is clearing the mortar pit. 2 is attaching to me at the moment because their squad leader is down.
Sorry, Toppy 1.
I'm with them in the ATC. Do you want us to move somewhere?
Negative at this time. As we disregard, move to the mortar pit if they're requiring reinforcements.
Okay, we're moving to the mortar pit. Alright, you guys all on team chat 1 now?
Sturm died. What the fuck?
Wildcats away. Wildcat away.
Priority message. Contacts west. Contacts west. Bolts landing. We've got bolts to the west.
Roger.
Powers, relay back to the west of the company.
Say again?
Bolts landing to the west. Multiple combatants.
Mako 1, this is Mako 5. Advise once you move, you reach the mortar position. Over.
To the west or to the east?
West. For landing by boat.
Oh, landing boat. Landing. Oh, fuck. Does anyone have AT link?
No, we've got the 40 mic, I think. Still.
Yeah, because there's a BTR over there.
It's dealt with.
Oh, on the west.
Yeah. The west?
Another one.
Where?
There's another one.
Well, we don't have AT. I'm heading down.
Mako 1 actual, this is Mako 5. Did you read my last? Over.
Mako 6 and Mako 5 are currently up in operation.
Yeah. I'm just pulling this out slightly. Yeah. Just wanted to.
My fucking MRB. Also, what's your guys' internal? I'm attached to you.
A 116.
Disconnected.
Sorry, I was just pulling the 50 cal forward just in case we needed it. Yeah. Powers, what are you seeing?
Nothing.
Copy.
Charlie, checking in on 116.
Wait, so.
I see
wait.
Tiger all the way at the far west of the airfield.
Wait.
They want Riptide 6 back on state. Riptide 6 disconnected, right?
Yeah. 1 second.
They want him back on station. How should I answer this?
This is Mako 6. I am the new company Actual. All elements disengage and return to your vehicles. We are leaving. Time now. 6 out.
Tiger 6 copies.
That's how you respond to that, Powers. You tell me there's a problem.
Oh, fuck me, man!
Mako, did you copy my last?
Mako actual, this is Mako 5. Did not read your last. Over.
Disengage, we're leaving. Time now.
That's a negative. We currently have an unstable patient. Over.
Treat him in the MRAP as we leave. We can't stay here much longer. Over.
that. Wait one over.
Can't they just bring a Vic around and...
That's what I just told them to.
Beans, what's your status?
Lumberjack, this is Mako Romeo. Our current status is we are moving time now to extract over.
Keep going. Let's make it. Keep going.
1 second. Just keep providing security until the rest of Mako arrives.
I'm looking at that mortar position.
It's dealt with, that's where friendlies are.
Those friendlies are at the mortar position right now.
Oh, for real? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Mako 1 and Mako 2 are over there right now.
Yeah. Most of the area looks clear.
Oh shit, they got fucked up.
Yeah, Storm died, King's down.
Damn, lots of purple hearts after this mission. Fuck.
3, I think. 4. 5. I need an ETA on being mobile. Over.
Actual, this is 5. Be advised, we're mounting up our wounded in the Victor and we're disengaging from AO. How copy over?
Solid copy. Right, do it. Too low.
Are we gonna demo that flip
User in your
MRAP,
channel
or just leave
timed
it there?
out.
I don't think we've got any demo charges to do anything with it.
There's gotta be some element that has demo charges, so
Where's
you
it?
usually
That's
carries
right.
them.
There's an 84 in this
Actual,
vehicle.
Tiger 6, message over.
Send it.
Riptide Actual, Tiger 6, message over.
This is acting actual. Send it.
Be advised, Riptide, Tiger has just cleared the terminal building, Blue 1. We have freed several civilians. We are ready to move out. How copy, over.
Solid copy. Hold position. We're waiting 1 for our wounded to be mobile. Over.
Actual, this is 5.
Acknowledge,
be advised,
Tiger, holding position
Mako
just south of
forces
Blue
are getting
1,
back
out.
to JLTB and we'll be disengaging. How copy over?
Solid copy. We're holding just next to the ATC for use. Over.
Roger that. We're almost at JLTV. Out.
Don't try to check the other JLTV, see if there's any demo in it.
Actual, this is 5. We're en route to U-Town now. Out.
Solid copy. The rest of the company's holding near the terminal. Right, we're rolling. Tyler, this is Mako. We're mobile.
How many KIA did we have? 2 times KIA from Mako.
Acknowledge, Mako. Do you want us to lead the convoy out back through Maruko the way we came? Over.
That's an A-firm.
How many
Over.
Mako 2?
User in your channel timed out.
Roger.
Be advised, Tyler will take lead for convoy. And I believe 3 times KIA.
Jesus Christ. Was that total or was that from
All units be advised. Contact on
total.
the south side of Maruko. Marine elements are currently
User
engaged.
entered your
How copy?
Yeah. I mean, I know it was assault onto a friggin' effective
Yeah.
military installation, but...
Wait. Marines are in contact on the south side of Maruto.
Lumberjack, Tiger 6, we copy, over.
Tiger versus Mato will follow your lead for this, over.
Acknowledge, we're gonna fucking punch through. I say again, Tiger's gonna fucking punch through. Stay close with us, over.
So copy. Be advised, we're punching through the contact. With no auto speed here, so just absolutely stick tight and keep moving.
Copy that.
So, powers that ready to just get liberal with that done.
Rip it! Oh yeah! Lock, load, ready to go.
We're taking a long turn. It's a bit they've realised. Oh. We're turning right here.
All call signs, this is Wildcat 1-6, drones back on station.
Drones back on station too.
M113, M113.
we just destroyed an APC with 50 tap. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that worked.
I feel like something's about to go horribly wrong because this is a very early op-end time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, it only has been an hour.
Yeah.
Not even, I mean, by the time we actually got into the objective, it's only been like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was really fast.
Let's let this vehicle push across the bridge first. Okay, nothing exploded. Yeah, that went really fast, and I'll be honest with you, I barely even saw the enemy.
I saw
two that I took out with LMG.
I saw a fuck ton of bad guys, but that's just me.
Let's keep a little bit of spacing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
PTSD from IEDs.
Fine, we're in MLAPs.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna help. And the tires get blown out.
What?
No, I'm trying to think because the drone's on station, but I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Nothing.
Oh shit, my dad's calling.
Make a 1, this is make a 5 message over.
Send it 5.
No, negative, that's make a 1. Over.
Go ahead. Make a 1.
Oh, contact! I don't know. I have no idea what that just was, but...
Lanny, you trying to contact me?
Yeah, interactive. Did Kane make it over?
Kane is alive. We're taking fire in the rear. We got a Vic down, he just got hit and all the people knocked out. Do you want us stopping or continuing?
Provide support. We're breaking off to... Oh.
Yikes.
Where's the contacts at?
To the north.
Mako 1 vehicle's taking bad damage. Whichever Vic was in front of us just exploded. I don't know if anyone's alive.
That was Tiger 2's vehicle.
User entered your channel.
Is there any contacts or did they just hit a mine?
Did anyone make it out of Tiger 2's vehicle?
Not that I can see.
Fucking Jesus Christ, that's fucking metal as shit.
Because when we were driving by, I saw something hit the hill.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Riptide acting actual. Tiger 6, what's the status back there?
And
We've
they
only got
started
one
shooting
Vic in the
off
convoy.
to
Over.
our west, and then
Be advised, one of your the rear vehicle took a hit from something. Looks to be all times TIA. The Mato's resuming move. Yeah.
Copy that, Mako.
Oh, Charisma was in there as well.
Yeah, it was all Tiger too.
Yep.
We'll take up the rear. Vehicle's damaged.
I was hearing another RPG.
So did I.
I'm hearing sporadic RPG fire.
A firm was just wall.
Drive, all of us, drive.
You said something was gonna go wrong, Wolfie. Oh, jump! I didn't. Yep!
Push, top speed, out.
I didn't. I only saw the trail with the RPG. I didn't see what the hell to me.
Shot him at the last fucking second. Holy shit!
That's what I did for trying to look around and see what's going on.
Oh my god, this is so fucking crazy. Oh, Slayton died too. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Even if they didn't get out, even if we pulled them out, they were gone. Wait.
Yeah. Dude, this is.
Yeah, these vehicles are safe from an IED. They take one RPG and pretty much explode.
9 times casualties.
It's because most of the time the RPGs were firing with armor piercing ammo. So.
How did Nugs die twice today?
He probably died from an armor thing or something.
We got 8 times casualties.
It's pretty open here.
Dude, this is some shit straight out of fucking Call of Duty. I'm sorry. Like, I'm expecting some like SPG technical to like swerve on the road and get like some intense fucking gun. Fucking.
User disconnected from your channel.
We're almost back at base. Let's stay alert.
Watch the UN just swerve around the fucking corner and just murder us. I'm calling it. UN's gonna switch sides. We're now hostile combatants. World War III begins.
Here we go.
RPG-9 fucking 400 meters away.
Honestly, I didn't have any issues with rockets during this op. I dodged 4 of them with the car.
Yeah, we got 4 of them and
You better put
3
a
mortars.
for me.
Yeah, you ever seen a car fucking swerve out of the way of an
RPG?
RPG? Because that's what we did.
It was an
3 times.
SPG-9. It fucking sniped us from a village like 400 meters away.
I was like, oh, fuck.
I gotta admit, I don't know what that is. What is an SDV-9?
SPG.
It's like the technicals with the big ass RPG on the back.
I was like, quickly get
Oh,
behind
shit,
me.
I thought that was
User left your channel.
So yeah, there was a load of guys in northeast.
Well, we were so close.
The guys on the rocket shooting at off the back of the truck. That
I
guy.
got out of the vehicle and heard spread a load of
That's what I
gunfire.
was saying to Sean. I was like, dude.
I said, you died inside the Vic. I got out and just instantly collapsed, just bled out.
No, all 3 of you down. I was like, no, that's the thing. Believe that didn't happen. Yeah, but he didn't get me while I was outside of the Vic. That was me passing out from the blood loss from the first shot. I was driving. Yeah, but like it was horrifying because saw the doors were open. All you guys were down on the floor, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
As soon as we start backing away, you'll get right over our cab.
I heard that we got a blow button. Oh, I heard that. Go, go, go.
Right.
Circle up, boys. Circle up.
Shelton, can I put this out? I watched the RPG go right under your gun.
Yeah, that was horrifying. That shit is.
If you watch back through my stream,
Hey,
you'll
guys,
see three rockets. that
Alright, lock it
fly
down.
barely
Lock it
met.
down.
So, that was a lot faster than I was expecting because you guys hit that fucking airfield like a ton of bricks. That was a fantastic execution there for a moment.
Oopsie.
I'm sure there was mistakes made that will be addressed, but the important thing is that this was probably the most casualties we've taken in a while, and the majority of them came from something unexpected at the very
User
end there.
joined your channel.
MIL had our location. The mole had sold us out again. However, someone had mouthed off to the UN about what exactly was going on at the airfield. However, the mole also revealed himself in the process. He killed himself in his office before UN security forces could arrest him, though.
Nice.
They're currently searching his computer now to find out if there's any data he has on it that we might be able to use to our advantage at this point. Yeah, so that last incident was unfortunate. Great job bugging the fuck out of there, though, the second that you guys got swarmed. MIL was fucking on top of you there, so great job. Airfield, the plane managed to get away, just fucking barely. Kenzie, would you like to fill everybody in on the status of the plane?
Yeah, so thanks to... I don't know where all I was taking fire. Thanks mostly to that BTR that rolled onto the runway at the end, and I think I was taking fire from some other places. I was wounded. The right elevator was stuck downward, and the left two engines were out. So I just take off. I literally rolled off the runway and just didn't fall. I didn't take off. I didn't fall into the water, and managed to basically miss. I almost hit the fucking island out there too.
There's a man should get a fucking
Yeah.
Get this man a fucking medal of
But I
honor.
think-
What the fuck?
My before I pulled him up, as I was taking off, my wheels were like brushing the top of the waves.
It was. That's
I think
horrifying.
I think I've seen a ward package in your future, but
I don't know. Don't give it to me. That was luck. That was not skill or bravery. I was too late to not. Yeah, it's too late to pull off this takeoff. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Drop the load. We gotta drop the load.
The load was chemical weapons. You don't want that.
Kenzie's answer to "you're gonna get rewards" is not honestly. I don't deserve it. I have no fucking clue how that works. I'm doing great.
But this was probably the heaviest contact we'll be taking on this deployment, depending on what operations come the next couple of weeks. But I don't think we'll see something like that again. That was fucking insane, start to finish. So great job to everybody today.
Anyone would like to request more contacts because we saw one person.
Literally. We saw one guy,
We saw
and he ate a
one
grenade
guy.
launcher out to the face.
When we had you guys move over to us, you guys drove and actually ran over a few of them. So.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I
They
shot
were in the
a single
bushes.
bullet.
They were in the bushes right there when you drove over. Like that's why I needed you there, like kind of yesterday. But they
Oh,
were
I
right
didn't
there
know
for you to
that.
shoot
I
at.
didn't notice.
So yeah, I was shooting a 50 like right by your truck. If you were wondering why, it's because there were dudes crawling around right by y'all.
Yeah, no. So I shot one bullet, Granger shot none, and Hero killed 6 people with a grenade launcher, I think.
I mean, I was in the driver's seat the entire time, so.
Alright.
Schmidt, question. Was that
Yeah.
you controlling the guy next to the hangar?
Which guy?
So, next to the hangar at the airfield, if you look on the map, it's the hangar number 1, next, near the corner, where it says T1.
Oh, like right here? Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's the guy. You ate the grenade launcher around his fucking mouth.
Yeah, there was somebody. I was remote controlling some dude on the west coast from those pirates that were landing there, and I started running up the hill, and I literally caught a grenade launcher to the chest. And
You're welcome.
When you get killed in remote control, it freeze frames for a moment while it pushes you back, and it was freeze framed to my character ragdolling backward with my arms and legs in the air, and just a massive explosion in front of my face.
I like to
So
present you with it.
yeah,
You're
that was
welcome.
Were
Have
you the
fun.
one who shot the rocket at my car that I accidentally dodged?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was very fucking close. You took the wrong turn. I look up and I see a little RPG grenade just boop, poke out through the bushes and then the blast. I'm like, oh,
Did you shoot the fucking SPG-9 at my fucking Vic?
Schmidt just be like, I can neither confirm nor deny.
This is when Schmidt says he wasn't actually aiming, and
He was-
Hey, okay, you know what?
Someone's gotta
For
get
the
hit
record,
eventually.
nothing will ever top that RPG shot. Nothing will ever fucking top that. SPG though, yes, that was totally fucking me. I was trying to scare you and aim for the back of your Vic and hoping it would pass you because you were driving fast enough. But you slowed down because the Vic in front of you slowed down, so I ended up hitting you right.
God damn it,
Hey,
also,
someone's gotta get hit.
User
Man.
disconnected from
I
your
mean,
channel.
what was it in Lang's Vic? We almost fucking took a direct shot from an RPG too, but the fucker missed.
Almost. We took 4 rockets and dodged them all in 3 mortars.
Yeah, I was flying over you guys with the drone at the end and just watching RPGs streak past vehicles.
It's right, the RPG that almost hit our vehicles, right? I didn't even see the RPG gunner until there was a trail of smoke past our MWAP.
I do have good news though before we go ahead and split off into your guys' team and then element debriefs. Good news, some of you might be excited for this, but we will be, for the fun op after deployment, because deployment is always followed by a fun op, we'll be recreating Fallujah Part 2. So,
Alright. I have a couple things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick. First of all, as you may know, this is the first time I've been on the ground in a long while with y'all. I was listening on long range and flipping around radio channels. Great job on that assault. I think last time we did this, it wasn't nearly as quick, and you also spent like half an hour droning it out beforehand. So this was probably the fastest I've seen us roll out and get into the zone like that. I'm gonna ignore the vehicle that just flipped itself.
We don't tweet about that one, Mackenzie.
It wasn't me this time, you motherfuckers.
And it wasn't Manning either.
Yay! That's all I have to say about that.
Let me drive, but
And then,
still.
when Damocles got himself yeeted by his computer, heads up on what happened. His drive, the armor was installed, decided it was full, and started validating all his games.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So, and I could hear there was a little uncertainty when that first happened, especially with, I think Mako was having a Mazcaz event, and Tiger, and specifically Shelton, was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But y'all adapted to it really quickly, got everything back up and rolling, and managed to keep things mostly locked down until the plane could get out of there. Thank you for that.
My favorite was as soon as Damocles disconnected.
Screaming.
Yeah, as soon as Damocles fucking dropped, my element just went, oh, Damocles is gone. I'm sure that is great.
Yeah.
And then nothing happened. And we're like, huh.
And
That's
then
surprising.
Yeah, and then I was back in the drone watching you guys evac. Y'all took some heavy contact at multiple points on the way out. I think I saw a burning BTR at one point.
Yes.
M113 that we took out with 50 cows.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
I just kept shouting over the radio, we're pushing through.
Yeah, I could hear that. It was just a great job from what I could see, despite fucking Slayton's vehicle getting annihilated. Yeah. And then other than
Why
that,
does Lanyon have -14 vehicle kills?
that's a great question that I'm sure y'all will figure out the answer to. Let me finish. Other than that, I do have one announcement to make for the unit. Everyone, please congratulate Shelton for winning Player of the Month for December.
Yay!
Congrats, man.
He
Thank
won
you,
by
guys.
1 vote.
Holy moly.
To give you guys an idea of how close it can be. We also, after the first 8 votes were in, we had an 8-way tie. So.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It
Were
also
people
seems
voting
like
for themselves?
No. I
Yeah, that's
actually
not
checked
allowed.
that. That's like the #1 rule is don't vote for yourself. But going through, I think there were a total of 15 votes cast, and Shelton won by 1. So there's a lot of room for people to be recognized, and it also shows that you guys really appreciate pretty much everyone else in the unit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
To me, it's hard to kind of differentiate that. kind of set out
differentiate.
yeah. It's kind of hard to set out who does better because everyone here does their part well. So.
And I think we should divide it up in like best
month.
role. That would be easier.
And since Damocles is not here to say whatever he has, I think you guys are free to start your team debriefs.
Yeah, quick thing as well, I'll save all.
Senior leadership. Oh.
So no, I was just not actually debriefing for it. It was just on the subject of Damocles disconnecting. Until I transmitted on TeamNet that I was the new company Axel, I didn't realise Damocles wasn't here.
Yeah, me neither.
No one told me.
I was fucking Shelton was like, what's the status of Damocles coming back? And I'm like, what does he mean, Damocles coming back? Like, did he decide to go
I thought I
fucking
put it out on
leave?
60 when it happened, but I might have been on the wrong radio frequency.
We noticed that he
because I didn't hear it either.
I was also on 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we had no contact with you guys for a second, no kind of Damocles, and I was like, fuck it. I just sent one of our teams over there to help you guys out. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, great job. Great job. Once you guys realized he was gone, though, great job picking back up communication and making sure that things still stayed 100% there. Great job.
I actually do have one shout out real quick. Shout out to Wolfie for when our Vic swung in between the two hangars and she just immediately gunned down 2 guys, including an RPG gunner.
All that pent up anger.
Hey, Schmidt.
Like I put up with your shit for long enough.
Schmidt, what was that guy's name?
Who said to go to terminal?
You know the guy.
Derek Ingus.
Oh, well, I did. I sent all of you.
The guy?
Oh, thank you.
You know the guy who like told me to put my hands up.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah. So fucking when Lanyon and his group were over at the TRP2, they ended up getting their vehicle got wiped. Like literally 2 of them died, and another was severely wounded because from one dude. It was one dude too. They just got jumped on that they weren't expecting. So they all got knocked out, and Lanyon was patching somebody up, and he had no cover. There were still 2 dudes inside the building, so one of them walks over, and tells Lanyon to drop his fucking gun and put his hands up. And Lanyon just goes, oh shit, and then an M2 from like 200 meters back lights up the dude and drops him.
I spoke to O'Neill for that, because he told me whether or not that was an enemy, and I could not tell.
I looked over there and I saw Laney's feet moving behind the vehicle back and forth. And I was like, shoot that motherfucker.
Alright, say that.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Kane better put a medal out for me, I kept him alive.
Coming around the corner to Laney and 2 dead bodies was
I
pretty
sat
funny.
there doing CPR over and over and over, and then, I almost died from that.
Alright, so yeah, everyone go ahead and split into your team debriefs, and then senior leadership will talk once you guys are done with that in the MSOC reserve.
Great Tiger team on me. Let's head to the plane.
User left your channel.
Is it Metal on me?
Get out of my squat.
User left your channel.
I can't get out of my squat. There we go.
So Metal
User
over
left
here.
your channel.
I will go behind this building. Is this everyone? Yeah, we'll just do it here. Is this everyone?
Should be.
Go.
Fucking mask off.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Oh shit. Oh shit, is my mic muted? Oh
No.
no, it's not.
So, first things first. Despite the casualties route, overall, well done. We've got stuff we need to work on and improve on, because I think we'll come to the ATC thing, whatever happened there, because I didn't actually see. But overall, we completed our objectives. Yeah, we took casualties, but we recovered and we kept moving. And then we'll speak about whatever happened with the one die, but from what I've heard, it was just for what you just couldn't see him or something.
There's a guy in the grass.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the grass that managed to get me and Stern while we were in the Vic.
Okay.
Yeah, we had no chance.
And then I think it was Bowie as well. Like Bowie got out of the Vic,
but we got
mowed down.
All 3 of us got hit. I stepped out of the Vic because Lanyon was already treating one person. So I and as soon as my foot hit the ground, I just passed out from blood loss.
Yeah, I think the only reason I even survived that is because I was on the passenger side. So I got out from the right of the vehicle. Everyone else was on the left of the vehicle. I got out. I saw him, shot him, and then I came around the vehicle and I saw all 3 of them like, just unconscious. I was like, oh, fuck it, it'll do.
I didn't even know you were with them, Lanyon. Like, when I came around the corner and I was like, hello,
Yeah.
Kane? And you're like, no, Lanyon, everyone's dead. I was like,
Lanyon attached when you had to go, when you went down the first time.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
down for
so
it.
the door was open when we arrived, so I think we opened the door and actually took the bullet for you.
Well, what happened was, so he was on the gun, so I was getting off because I thought it was a soft dismount, and then he got out right before I did, which as soon as I saw him get out, I immediately turned around and pressed space to get back in the Vic because I could hear heavy gunshots and like I knew that we had a turret that, but he just shot me like as I was getting in, and so my dead body completed the animation of getting in the Vic, but didn't close the door. Yeah, it was
very cinematic though.
Loud.
It was a very like really weird circumstantial like situation that was so rare that it happened. Like you wouldn't get something like that again. Like that was really, really, really peculiar.
I don't think he knew how to use the thermals. I think that might have been also part of it. Because dude was he was right up on us.
But no, stuff like that, as much as it's, it happened.
Totally.
We can, it's, as Lanyon said, it's something that is really circumstantial. So, as much as it might happen again, it would be highly unlikely, and if it happens again, we have a problem, type thing.
It was funny to watch. Lanyon was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I just came around the car, and all three of you down, and I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I've got to say, right, from my perspective, being able to hear everyone around my body, it was crazy dramatic.
Yeah.
Next thing I was going to say was,
That was rough.
the ATC, what happened there?
Whew,
Just got punked.
So,
Just got skunked.
So, I was last in. They were walking up. The doors open. We gunned down a guy in the front. Okay, so we all went inside. I'm watching the stairs. They're assaulting the first room on the right. They opened the door. One of them, I think it was Park, was standing right in front of the door as it opened and just got blasted by a guy who was standing right in front of the door as it was open. So I closed the door, prepped a frag, threw the frag in, closed the door again. I don't know how Monty went down. How did you go down?
The dude that shot Park, I filled him full of lead, but I was lagging like a motherfucker, so none of that actually fucking counted. He just looked at me and I went down.
Yeah, and then Monty went down, I guess, after I threw the frag in. The dude died, and then I was trying to treat them.
Yeah.
And then Hunter went down. I don't know how Hunter went down.
I went down twice, because I think that first guy, before we even got
There was a speaker park. You're a bit quiet.
Am I loud now?
No, your speaking level, not your microphone.
Oh.
There you go. Way better.
Okay. So, I got down twice. The first guy fucked me up, and then I got in, and then you opened the door, and then I got fucked up. I got back up, and then this fucking dude was still alive. His gun was pointing through the wall, and he was shooting me. I was shooting him, but I couldn't hit him, so I just went down, and I fucking died.
Yeah, I
He was
tried to
able to
do what I
shoot me
could,
through the
but
wall.
you had so many fucking bullet wounds, tourniquets would not help.
Yeah.
Oof.
So unfortunately then it was just a bad situation we got put in with that breach. But just take
You
it
went
as...
down, didn't you, O'Neill? With was it the sniper who took you down?
I've gone down twice. No. So the first guy I looked at, I put like 15 rounds into his chest, and he shot once, and I went down. And then the second guy I looked at, I full autoed him in the back until my magazine was empty, and then he turned around and shot me, and I went down.
I mean, we've all experienced that.
So I killed nobody, and I died to everything that looked at me.
That guy on that landing, even though you'd put like a clip into him, I still had to put about half a mag in before he went down.
Oh yeah, they were not fucking going down, man. I was so terrified to peek when we went to the top floor because I knew he was gonna murder me.
Yeah. I think a lot of the problem we had is, as much as the people we're used to fighting don't wear plate carriers.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
So it just, it
Well, that's
will.
why I went full auto. I mean, I normally
Yeah.
don't ever, but like when I went to the top of the staircase, I laid into this guy, and he just turned around and popped me. I was
Yeah,
like, okay.
he should have still gone down. I'm not saying he shouldn't have, it's just they will be more spongy than we're used to.
Oh yeah, no, definitely more spongy. It didn't feel like I was that spongy though. Like he turned around and shot me in the chest once, and I died instantly. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
because
weird.
you're not screaming, "You can't kill me."
It's because
Yeah.
you've got a big heart.
Yes, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I raged a little the second time I went down. I was like, really? I was like, I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna die every time someone looks at me.
Lanyon, you got anything to say?
No, I first off, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a bit hectic house. It was,
Yeah.
you know, people were going down, which is always, you know, it's an interesting challenge because other people have to like take up the roles and all that. No, I did enjoy that. I apologise several times over the radio if I got the elements mixed up. I was like, shit, which one's Park again? Is he Mako 1 or is he Mako? Oh, no, he's Mako 2. Okay. Yeah, no, just trying to get used to that.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, it was a good bit of fun, and there was some interesting situations that you know, maybe could have been avoided, but hey ho, made the op interesting, right?
That was fun to watch though. I was watching you like the whole time, and like throughout it all, the climax was like all the shit. You've got a dead Kane in your Vic. You're going down the road, and the car in front of you hits an IED. And
No, it's an SPG wound.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, and he pulls over, and I kind of turned and I was watching, and then he just explodes into a fireball, and you just slammed the gas.
And now I remember when Lane, your JLTV got hit by an RPG something. I went over it. I was like, Lane, are you okay? And you're like, no, and you almost crash into a house. Or something.
No,
like,
we were fine. It didn't actually hit us.
Oh, did I? Look,
No,
like it did.
right, I'll quickly say, right, so this is our vehicle driving, yeah?
Yeah.
This is where the RPG went.
Right up there.
It stiffed the side of the RPG stiffed our toes.
Wow.
8 hours. How close was the RPG that stiffed us?
The guy on the camera for the M2, he was taking up the whole camera. That's how close he was.
If I had been a little bit slower.
From the top of my head to toe from the top of my screen, all I could do was just hold left click, and that was the person I was shooting.
Yeah. If I'd probably swerved a little bit to the right, it would have gone straight into the windshield.
Holy shit.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
that's everything.
I don't think it helped when I screamed RP fucking G.
Yeah.
I screamed like a little girl. I was like RPG.
Also, what was with the whole convoy when we were going back and friggin' Tiger took a wrong turn and then they
Sylvia.
were crossing the road.
Yeah,
It was
I bet it was Sylvia can't navigate. Is what I
so
heard.
weird.
But yeah, so that's everything you'd want to say. O'Neill, anything to say? Rad?
Lanny, you talking about when we were driving back and all the vehicles took different turns?
Yeah.
For 2 seconds, I was waiting for like some crazy music to start playing. We were all like weaving in and out of each other, exploding. I was like, "This is it. We're all gonna die right here."
Yeah, I honestly thought one of us was gonna crash into the other. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I was like, okay, there's armor to our left. Everyone's weaving in and out of each other. Like, this will be fine.
But what really annoyed me there was, I was reading like our vehicles. I took the right turn, cut left to avoid the little checkpoint that was set up. And then Tiger cuts across me. The first vehicle keeps going to the right. So are we going that way now? But then the second Tiger vehicle stops. And I'm like sat in the driver's seat like waving. Go!
Yeah, I just pulled over because I was like, okay, I guess this is just where we die.
Yeah, and then I just went.
Nobody knew where they were going. I don't really have
just
anything.
woken up at that point. And as we took that corner around that checkpoint, the Vic in front of us must have driven through about 4 of the checkpoint guards.
Yeah.
Mowed them down.
Yeah.
I also
I mean,
have no idea why I've got minus 22 on the scoreboard.
You probably just.
Because I hit.
Yeah, you probably.
No, it was because I hit the car park. You know the car park?
Yeah, you just opened it with a 40 mic mic.
All the vehicles.
Yeah.
So it's counted, destroying those vehicles is counted as, you know, team killer.
Yeah.
Because they're all civilian vehicles.
But yeah.
Well, I don't really have anything. I mean, I think everyone did as good as they could do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I sucked. I got murdered way too many times.
Well, you didn't die.
But other than that, I mean, we adopted Mako 2. And which was good timing because Mako 1 got slaughtered. So we needed new children.
You just traded an element,
So,
O'Neill.
Yeah, I was like, they were like, I don't know what to do. Manning was like, should I take over? And I'm like, nope. I'm like, you guys are mine now. You're coming with me. I'm like, I don't know where we're going now. And then we get over there. Kane's the only one still alive. Everyone's dead. I was like,
The one
good thing I got
prone
new
guy
children.
in the grass, fucking MVP right there. Like,
Yeah.
fucking killed 3 raiders.
Well,
like
we
that,
pulled
like,
up and I
wow.
saw your feet moving around underneath this fucking vehicle, and I was like, those look like our boots.
That
And then I
timing,
see
though.
some dude in black creeping up
Yeah,
on you. I was like,
that
shoot that
fucking
motherfucker.
timing. That fucking timing was
I was like,
cinematic.
Yeah.
He peeked around the corner at you, and he just got
following
blasted.
Lanyon, I heard the interchange because I was still like,
Yeah.
I could still hear everything. Hear the whole drop your weapon on your radio, and then just Lanyon going, oh no!
And literally, like 2 seconds after that, after I said, oh no, he gets domed. I'm like, that is the most cinematic moment I have ever seen. I wish I was recording that.
I
was
recorded
fucking
it from
recording
my
that.
end.
I could
Sure.
see your guys' boots underneath the thing on my thermals.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw your
honest to
boots
God,
moving
like, if you
around, and
guys
they were
hadn't
like
arrived,
really
I'd
light.
be-
What, you
My
wearing
goose
tan
was gonna
boots?
get cooked.
The way I was watching it, I could see.
Am I wearing tan
Yeah.
boots?
I was
Yeah,
wearing
I saw
like,
your little.
somebody's tan
I saw
boots.
your tan ass boots moving around, and I looked at that guy, and he was all black, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I think someone's about to get ganked. I was like, fucking shoot that guy.
Beautiful.
Say less, bro.
But if that's everything, then O'Neill. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Cool.
good.
Part, anything you've
I
got
suck,
to
but
say?
I'm good.
I got nothing. My guys did good. I didn't. That's all.
Nah. It was a bad situation.
We did as good as we
Horrible.
could. That was
Yeah.
a rough mission.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I hate the ATC for C2B. It's
I
horrible.
hate this map. It's laggy.
Dude, I hate that office
It's
building now,
horrible.
and everyone that we fought.
Yeah, it is.
So I do think we
This,
need to brush up on our CQB.
yeah. C2B is one of those things you need to constantly practice. It's,
You know
wh-
it'd be perfect.
it's why I do phase 2 so often, because it means I get to practice C2B. Yeah.
Oh my god, that
Awesome.
the fucking Lang, that Mount
Lang,
course
yeah.
literally screams Europe. Like
Dude.
I shit you not, that place looks exactly like some city from England. Like it's fucking infuriating.
It's really
Never
well
fucking
done.
been to England.
Because it's
He's
not
got
built like an
Google
American
Maps.
city.
Yeah.
It's not built like an American city. American cities are like grid pattern as fuck, but that shit
Well,
is
we're not
like,
in America.
It's tightly packed, but it's also got like a ton of exposure points. Like you have to
Yeah.
be very careful.
Yeah,
of
no, that
is
new
huge.
that new mount course is fucking brilliant.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you.
It's nice.
Dude.
Should find a Japanese CQB course.
Because American cities are fucking square unless you
What,
go
you
to
have to scale
Boston.
up a piece
Yeah.
or something?
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, 'cause O'Neill, that was the building you were supposed to be breaching, but Smith changed it.
Hey, that would have been real nice.
Yeah.
No,
When
actually,
I
changed
heard-
it. I'm the
User
one.
left your
Oh, did
channel.
I'm
you?
the one who made that section of the map. I'm the one who deleted that building and put the office building there.
Why?
And I also put all the guys in there, so I knew right where they fucking were. The first one's going up the stairs, and I
User
still got
left your
fucking
channel.
murdered.
So you've got no
the
one to
worst-
blame but yourself. It's what you're saying.
I'm literally the one who set that whole building up, and I knew where everyone was, and I still got
Yeah.
fucking killed on every level that we went
Right,
through.
so the most disappointing thing though, like regarding mission making in J3 with this mission, was the fucking radar site. I set that up and made it look awesome. It was fucking nuked with cruise
Which is
missiles.
it?
Wow, what an effort for
User
nothing.
disconnected from your channel.
They should have told you they were gonna nuke it. You could have just put like half an antenna there and been like, "All right, done."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I should have put like a massive bunker
Yeah.
there so it could withstand the cruise missile.
I'm gonna be honest, Wanyan.
One box, an antenna, and a
I didn't
soldier.
even look at that side of the airfield with the ISR, so I didn't even care.
No. So what I made, I contributed with the radar installation and you know where the civilian presence, where the mortar was at the north.
Yeah.
Lanyon, were you the only person to see your own creation?
Yeah.
Right. I'll take a picture of what it actually looks like.
But
And
yeah.
I'll send it.
But no.
I saw it in the
yeah.
editor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's us done now, so you can all go off and do your own thing if you want.
You can all fuck off and do your own thing.
All right.
Fuck off.
What I love is like how the Brits lead this
Team
team.
meeting time.
Yeah.
Or senior leadership meeting time.